Okay guys, today we're going to go and do a landscape down at a place called Zonqor1. I've had a look at it before and I'm hoping the sun will just catch a tower on the top of the point and we can get down there to the water, so we'll have a bit of water, a few rocks as foreground interest, and then up to the tower. It's summer. In Malta it's summer. The weather is very, very hot. We're talking about between 25 and 30 degrees today. Hence the bandana. I went out at the weekend, I took some pictures at a drag race. I meant to take the bandana and I forgot. My head got very, very badly sunburnt and it's peeling. So I'm trying to protect it. But we've had a look at the sky. There are one or two clouds. I'm hoping as the weather cools and the sun drops that there'll be a few more clouds. Anyway, if you'd like to come, let's have a look and we see where we go. Shouldn't be too dangerous, but you never know with me. We'll have some fun, so come with me and we'll see what we do. Okay, so, and I've had coaching for this. We're going to Zonqor1. And I probably still said it badly, which is down by Master. We've been down there a few times, you've been with us, but this is on the coast back towards where I live, and we're going to drive up a little bit off the point to a place in the sand dunes where there is a tower and a little cleft in the rocks and a bit of water, and it looks like it could be a good composition. But what I'm going to do for you guys is when we get there, I'm going to turn you around so you can see what we drive around. I wouldn't say it's the best roads in Malta, but certainly not the worst. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Okay guys, this is an awesome place. Really where I wanted to photograph from. The sun's the wrong side. It's a morning shot, and that's because of the way that the bays clip and turn on themselves. But there are hundreds of shots here. There's little bays, little inlets, there's water, there's the salt pans, there's a tower. You could come back here easy 5, 6, 7, 8 times and have a different picture every time. So we will certainly be coming back. Now the original shot I had in mind I can't do because the side of the tower that I would be looking at would be in shade. So it's not really a good composition. But from up here and this side we have the light, and the light is dropping. The light is going to catch the tower. We have one or two wisps of cloud coming in. We have the salt pans, a few pools of water. So I think we have something here, but I certainly think that we'll be back a few times. Now I need to see it in the morning as well, first thing. Not my best time, I don't like it, but it's going to be worth doing. So the morning it must be, we'll come back. But there's a shot here just over there, and I've sort of semi-idea about composition. Going to be lots of shadows and lots of textures. Should be good. And you can see behind me the water and the bay. We have a lot to do here, but for this evening we have our shot. I'm going to get set up, take the shot, and then I'll have a chat to you guys. Okay guys, look, we've got a little bit of detail in the sky. I have a polarizing filter on, the Lee circular polarizer, because of the wide angle lens. It's 150mm 6-inch. I've shown it to you before. We've got a cable release. Now the beauty of this composition is we have a reflection of the tower in the pool in front of us, and using the polarizer we've made that reflection stronger. The sun's dropping and warming. There's a few wisps of cloud behind. We have the pools that lead in. There's going to be a lot of shadows in this. It's not a airy fairy pastel coloured landscape. It's going to be quite gritty and quite strong, but I like those sort of things. It's good. Now what I'm going to do before I take the picture, and while you guys are waiting for the sun to drop, I'm going to just do a bit of housekeeping. There's a bit of a bottle, a couple of stones. We're just going to move the rubbish out of the way, and by then the light should be perfect. Really good evening, well worth coming out. And stops me drinking too many beers, but hey, you know, I'll get time for that later. Hey guys, now listen, don't laugh about the bandana, alright? I told you about that. Even though this is a fairly static shot, we're not using a 2-minute exposure or anything like that. We have the circular polarizer. We still use the cable release. Why? Because I want to look at the landscape. I want to see what's happening. If something happens or somebody drives across the top or whatever, I can watch and I can make sure that the shot is there. And also because I'm using a cable, I'm not pressing the camera and shaking it. It's important, guys. These things, 7, 8, 10 pounds, 10 euros. If you buy a non-standard one, it's only mechanical, it's fine. Just spend the money and get it, huh? It'll be the best thing that you buy. So we're just waiting for the sun to drop a little bit more, which will give us a bit more sky detail. And the sky looking this way towards the sun is awesome. It's unbelievable. Do you know you're going to come and see us here a lot, huh? And by the time next winter comes, we'll have some dangerous videos as well, with rock pools and waves and so listen, it's a good reason to subscribe to the channel, because if you subscribe now, you can see me in all my glory before I get washed away in the autumn or winter and taken out to sea, and I'll rely on somebody here to pick up the camera and post the video of me gone forever. I'm not sure what's that way. Where are we? East. Maybe I go through the Straits of Gibraltar and end up in America. Yeah, could do. It's west, huh? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it'll be fun. Subscribe. See us in the autumn here. Be good fun. Okay, guys. I went to a location tonight, this evening, that I thought had potential. The sun wasn't where I thought it would be. I didn't do the research properly, but when I got there I adapted. I looked at where the light was coming from, where the sun was setting, and the shot I'd planned on, or thought I would plan on, I ignored, I threw away. And what I did was adapt it to the conditions, and I think it worked. I took one picture, and the reason I took one picture is because the sun was dropping so fast and it was going behind a hill, not the horizon, so I was going to lose the light. I was caught up with the reflection of the castle, whatever it is, the tower, and I used a polarizing filter to enhance that reflection and also bring the sky in. This location has massive potential, both from morning, through the day and at night, and I need to go back and I need to look at other viewpoints throughout the day. I'm telling you honestly, guys, I could take a picnic, I could stay there all day from sunrise to sunset, and I could take maybe not 100 but 30, 40 pictures, all different, maybe 50, who knows. There is so much potential there, it's well worth going back. But what you have to do is, when you decide to go to a place and you have your location and your timing, work with what's there. I used the polarizing filter, as I say, but no big stoppers or little stoppers or anything else. Do you like the picture? I don't know. It wasn't a dangerous picture to take. For once I didn't get wet. The waves didn't come crashing over. But here, in these salt pans, in the winter, they will. And you know something? I should be standing there in the winter with the waves crashing behind me. This is what I do. Hey, this is awesome, guys. You know, live a little. I had a great evening waiting for the light to drop, and I took the picture minutes before it dropped to a level where I'd lost all this foreground interest. It's about timing. Top tip, use the cable release. Hey, come on. You know, I've told you this before, guys. I'm looking at the sky, I'm looking at the ground, I'm looking at the sun, I'm looking at where things are coming from, and I have the cable release in my hand. The eventual shot was something like f9, f8 at 100th, 1/25th of a second. I'll look it up. It doesn't really matter because conditions vary, but I still use the cable release. So, the computer, if you want to come and have a go at some of this stuff, we could. 4 of us, 5 of us, 6 of us, we could shoot here all day. And I guarantee we'd all get a different picture. It's what you see, it's in here. It's not what is there, it's what you see is there. Enjoy. If you like what I do, subscribe. If you want to come and join us, go to www.maltaphotographicHolidays.com. Drop me an email. I'm on Facebook. I'm not hard to find. I'm only an ordinary guy. I'm living the dream. Want to come and share it? Your choice. Bye for now, guys.